Okay, so very good afternoon. I'm hoping that you're not very tired. I'm confirming this is the 3.5 hours tour to Incheon city, and we'll return here short before 5:30. I've checked all the departure time, boarding time of yours. So few of you are having the early departure, 6:50. So I think we'll come back here 5:15. Okay? So you still have about more than 1 hour and a half. Normally it takes about half an hour to go through the immigration. Then I think there's no worries about taking your flight. Well, it looks very dangerous here. So, did you enjoy your first tour?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay, so
This is my third tour today.
so that's I've seen it already. You're very energetic lady, so that Well, we just left Incheon Airport. This is quite young airport. We opened this airport 2001. Am I going to be movie star? No. I mean, yeah. Okay. This will be on the. It's important. I should have taken there already.
Incheon.
This one becomes a tiger without teeth. He cannot bite. He's too old. Okay, so there's a young newcomer. I'm in the Korea. Found in the 918, beginning of 10th century, and this one, this dynasty lasts till 1392. This is the Korean dynasty, and in that period of time, we had a lot of invasion coming from China, Owen dynasty at that time. So we're the grandchildren of the Genghis Khan. So they invaded 9 times to Korea. So Korea was ruined by the Mongolians. This period of time. Then our final dynasty called Chosun was found in Kaesong City, well-known city. Now we have an industrial complex managed by South Korea, located in North Korea. That's the Kaesong. From 918 till 1392, capital of Korea was Kaesong. And from here, 1392. The capital was Seoul. So ever since 1392, Korea, the Seoul was the capital of Korea. Last till 1910, then Korea was occupied by Japan for 36 years. So 1945, Korea was liberated from Japan with the completion of Second World War. Then there was the expansion of communism in North. So Korea was divided by with the parallel 38, North Korea, South Korea. That's 1948. So after 2 years, the war broke out between North and South. The North invaded South, and within 80 days, our peninsula was swept away by the Red Army. So we were about to collapse. I mean, South Korea was about to be under the communist country. Then there was we had to make a very quick decision. So there were 16 countries were involved in the operation, joint operation. So the General MacArthur was the commander of the United Nations troops. So we have to make a quick decision, as I've told you. So this small area remained as a South Korea, and they were, concentrating to attack this area to have final piece of our land. So the decision was to have a landing operation right in Incheon. Incheon is here, capital is here, 65 kilometers. So the operation was here. Then when they submitted the landing operation plan to Ministry of Defense, they refused because of the, as you might have seen, the tide, low and high tide. They said it's not the place to have a landing operation. But somehow the General MacArthur convinced the Ministry of Defense. So finally, they had the landing operation in September after a few months. It was June 25th till September, after 3 months. So there was a landing operation right here in Incheon, and the main primary landing target point was right the island that you are now watching, looking, called the Walmy Island. This is Walmy Island, and the name of the park is Walmy Park. So we had a U.S. Army base here up to 12 years ago, and they left this area, so we could make the city park here, because it was fairly well preserved, so we could make a nice park here. So after here landing operation, this war ended 1953. 1953. That is just a brief that how Korea has been changing. So after 1953, our first republic was found, and later on the other issues will be told you on the bus or something else. So now time to go have some experience of the Korean culture. So it was too long, but let's go to 1964. 1953 war ended. Then 1960 we had the student revolution. 1961 we had the military revolution. So the leader of the military revolution, who is the father of current president of Korea now, former President Park, who was a dictator for 18 years, he started to build up our country. He needed some money to build, but we didn't have money. So we asked the U.S. to support some money. They said no. The answer was very simple, because they didn't want to support the military government. So it might influence other area in Asia, so they said no. So we had to knock the door to Germany, and they said yes. But you need a bank guarantee, but no bank was about to guarantee our payback. So we had a further conversation that was, the President Lupike and Erhard, Prime Minister, Willy Brandt. And so they are the one said yes, but we didn't have bank guarantee. So they said then send your the workers, Gastarbeiter. So guest workers.
겉멋만 들어가지고.
실지. 어? 덮밥인데 이거 안 어? 이거 공파는 덮밥?